All right, so game three has concluded, and it was quite of a boring game, to be honest with you. Only ended in 1-0, but Montreal still held their own. They still played pretty decent hockey. They didn't win the game, but they didn't score any goals, but they still held their own. Carey Price was lights out, but the three stars of the game, Carter Hart, very deserving. He got a shout out on that game. 23 saves. Ivan Provorov is the second star of the game, and Shea Weber was by far our best player on that game for the Habs. Yeah, this was kind of a boring game, to be honest with you. I guess Philadelphia deserved the win. The pressure was on them. They needed to win this game, or else they would be down 2-1. So yeah, and Carter Hart, by far, and he's a really good goalie. I mean, yeah, he's a really good goalie. Say he's the next Carey Price in terms of being like the best goalie in the world. He doesn't play for Montreal, but yeah. The stats are for shots, 20 for the Flyers and 23 for the Habs. So in terms of shots, like I said, Montreal still held their own, and yeah, they still held their own, and the shots were almost equal. Uh, the Flyers were by far the more physical team. They had 36 hits and 23 hits for Montreal, and 36 for the Flyers. Face-off winning percentage. The Flyer, it wasn't even close because um, the Flyers had 50.8%, and while Montreal 49.2, so it wasn't that bad. Power play goals, no power play goals, power play opportunities. Montreal did give up quite a few penalties. So we need to avoid that. But they did a good job in killing off penalties, which is great. No power play goals, no power play percentages, and no shorthanded goals. Total penalties. The Flyers had 3, Montreal had 5. Penalty minutes. The Flyers had 6, and the Habs had 12. And the block shots, 24 for the Flyers and um, 10 for Montreal. So the Flyers were by far the more defensive team in terms of block shots. Takeaways, 5 for Flyers and 5 for the Habs, so equal. Giveaways, 5 for the Flyers and 16 for the Habs. So that is pretty much it, guys. Yeah, got really nothing else to say here besides there's a shout out for Carter Hart. The Habs still held their own. This was quite a boring game, not gonna lie. I guess that's why this video is fairly quick. Game 5, or no, game 4 actually is tomorrow, in the 18th. So I'll make a video on that. But anyways, guys, see you guys later.